Good Saturday morning, everybody. It's Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. This is Tom, Turk, and Daffy, a cartoon with a very interesting turkey character. I apologize, by the way, if I sound really tired. It's because I am. I recorded this earlier in the week, and there were technical issues, and now I have to re-record it. Story by the staff. That's interesting, isn't it? It certainly is. I'll talk about that. Why not? I don't know why, actually, that it says the staff there, because it's Mike Maltese and Ted Pierce. Looney Tunes Wiki has some kind of theory about that, which is to say that this is one of the last of the cartoons where there's very limited credit on the title cards. For instance, Ken Harris is the only animator to get any credit. And it's kind of apt because most of this memorable stuff from this cartoon is Ken Harris's stuff. All this stuff here, the physical stuff of Daffy stuffing the turkey, pun intended, and doing all this, stuff is trademark Ken Harris. But Bob Cannon and Benny Washam also worked on this cartoon. These wonderful backgrounds and layouts are Bernice Polifka and even more obviouser is the uncredited voice. Again, Ken Harris with this perspective of Porky while all this stuff's going on in the foreground. Billy Bletcher is this Tom Turkey. Now, there's some debate as to whether or not Tom Turk returns for another cartoon. I would argue that the cartoon in question is Holiday for Drumsticks, and but it's a different looking character and it's a different voice. So it's like Elmer Fudd, Egghead. Those are two separate characters. I always used to worry about Porky in this cartoon because of all the cartoons for him to wear pants, where it might be appropriate for him to wear pants. It would be this, because, it's cold out there, man. You don't want to get shrinkage. No man wants that.
What a pal, 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 what a pal.
Yeah, that is the uncredited Billy Bletcher. And Billy Bletcher is pretty well known in animation. He worked a lot on Disney. He was the Big Bad Wolf in the Three Little Pigs series. He was Peg Leg Pete, also known as Black Pete. And there were a couple of Chuck cartoons that he did where he's known. Probably he did Crusher, just passing by, the boxer. But the cartoon that came out right before this was a Chuck cartoon too, and it's Bugs Bunny and the Three Bears. And you know what? I was about to say that, that's Billy Bletcher, but I'm not sure that the Papa Bear is Billy Bletcher. I don't know if that's Billy Bletcher or Dawes Butler. I don't know. The Yams did it. The Yams did it. This is the cartoon that is in my memory forever. The Yams did it. That's the one thing I remember when you say this cartoon. But yeah, I don't know if Papa Bear is Dawes Butler or not. I don't want breakfast in bed. I hate breakfast in bed. I don't know. Let me refresh my earbuds on what Billy Bletcher truly sounds like. This is a clip from his. That's Billy Bletcher right there. Him. He did he was a part of a jungle. What do you call it? A jungle serial. He was a native king called Gorzo on a serial called The Lost City in 1935. So yeah, he's here's the clip.
The White Doctor, he makes great magic.
We keep him. He make good medicine man.
First, I take him to the Lost City. I force him to make me big and strong. Then I make Natya my wife. But she must not be harmed. we sacrifice the 2 young white men to our spider god.
I love the way that, the dynamics of these poses, and Chuck had such a great style here, but also, you've got these big open white spaces, so there's all this negative space, and Daffy's black, and Porky is in this, black pilgrim outfit, so they just stand out so well. Everything reads so great. The gags are, of course, clearly staged, but something about having this, set in a snow setting with Daffy, the black duck, and putting Porky in black. And ladies and gentlemen, get ready for a heroin joke in your Saturday morning cartoon. There it is. Big old bottle of dope. I love that pose. If any one of my fans would like to send, just make my day, send me a t-shirt with just that pose on it. That's one of my favorite Porky poses ever. How fun is Angry Porky? We almost never get to see Angry Porky. And this style that Chuck is, in 44, I love how, it's not as stylized as he later got, but it's really playful. And there's a cartoonist now, a guy named Dave Alvarez. Hang on, this is on. Let Billy.
Nope, not here. Hiding here. Up there.
But yeah, look up Dave Alvarez. He has a real fun, playful, 40s style. I mean, he's not imitating Chuck, but it really does reminds me of this era of Chuck. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a nap. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Eat some turkey on my account and not some pig.